Hello everyone, this is Divesh Goyal, practicing company secretary from Delhi. Welcome all of you on our live stream on the latest launch of the annual forms on the MCA website, that is MCA V3 portal. So we all are aware today is the 14th July 2025. We can say this is an historic date. This is an historic date because you can see the latest annual filing form on the MCA website today, like AOC-4, MGD7, which was earlier not there on the MCA website. Earlier there was on the MCA V2 portal, but now everything is on the MCA V3 portal. So everyone can see this. Everyone can take the benefits from this form now on the MCA V3 portal. So today in this webinar, practically we said we will discuss about the, we can say, demo of the AOC-4, that how we have to file the AOC-4 on the MCA V3 portal. We know till now AOC-4 on the MCA V2 portal, and since last almost a month it was not anywhere. Now this AOC-4 is available on the MCA V3 portal. Right now I'm getting some technical error, because of that I'm not able to share the screen, but I'm trying during the webinar to share the screen. But before sharing the screen, there are a lot of things which I have to discuss with you on the AOC-4 on the basis of our research on the AOC-4 since last 3 days we have done. I'm going to discuss that in this live webinar, and once during the webinar if technical glitch will correct, I will immediately share my screen. Otherwise I will do one thing for the benefit of all. I will just upload a demo, one step by step, how to file the AOC phone on the MCA website on my YouTube channel itself, so that everyone can take the benefit without any default. So today, what we are going to discuss, I'm just giving you 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes to brief about everything. I will try my best in the month of July and August to do a regular webinar on the MCA V3 portal, because we know every form is new now, whether it is AOC-4, whether it is MGT7, and whether it is ADT1, and there's some new features on which came from the V2 portal to V3 portal, like view public document, like annual filing status. So we will have regular webinar, and I will upload regular videos on these topics, so everyone can take the benefit from that, so that everyone will be able to understand filing of this form. We know whenever there are any amendment now, it is difficult to understand those amendments, and that difficulty is because of so many reasons. That can be reason of the technical default, that can be reason due to the any legal default, or that may be any other reasons. So hope these videos will help you to understand all such those things whatever we are going to discuss. So let's discuss about AOC-4 first. So first we have to see that now as on date, 14 July is now historic date for the professional like company secretary and chartered accountant, because no, on this date a big change made by the MCA, that is launching of the new form. So first thing we have to see where we can find out these forms on the MCA website, because I have received this question from the professional on the regular basis, that where they can find out these things now on the MCA website. So let's start where they can find. One second. So you have to open the MCA website. We know the MCA website is the MCA, that is MCA V3, mca.gov.in. mca.gov.in you have to open. On the MCA website, there is a column, My Application and My Services tab is there. Just move your cursor on the My Service tab. Don't click. Once you will click, something else will open. Just move your cursor to the MCA services, and in the MCA services, on the fifth number point, it is company e-filing. Hope it is visible to everyone. In the company e-filing, again, don't click, just move to the cursor there. In the company e-filing, third last option is the annual filing. Third last is the annual filing under the company e-filing. If you go through that annual filing, all CRA form is there, like CRA4, AOC is there, CSR2 is there, and AOC5 is there, MGT7 is there, MGT15 is there. So all those forms are there only, which you can find. But one of the big thing which you will see, if sorry, I'm not able to share the screen right now, but if you can, along with webinar, if you are on your laptop, if you will see on the MCA service column and this annual filing, there are two type of AOC4 is appearing. Number one, AOC4 that is offline basis. Number two, that is AOC4, that is online basis. Now the question arises, what is the meaning of this offline and normal? Because two option is there. Second number file is AOC4, financial statement and other document. Third number is financial statement and other documents offline. So let's first understand what is the meaning of this offline filing and what is the meaning of normal AOC4. Because same this option is appearing for the MGT7. If you will move a little bit down in the list, there you can see MGT7 and MGT7 offline. So first let me bifurcate what is the meaning of normal form and what is the meaning of offline form. What is the normal form? First I'm taking the normal form. In the normal form, you will click on the form. You will first you will go for the MCA login. You will log in. Now the question, from whose login ID you can file the annual form? Number one, you can file the annual form from the login ID of a professional like company secretary, chartered accountant, cost accountant. Number two, you can file the annual form from the login ID of the director. From the login ID of the director also you can file the annual form. Third, you can file the annual form from the login ID of the company itself. If you will create the login ID of the company, you will able to file the form for that company. So these are the options from the filing of the annual forms. Except this, how you can file. So except this, there is no other option: professional login ID, director's login ID, and the company login ID. Through these three we can say channel, through these three way out, you can go for the filing of the annual form. We are number one is clear. Now second thing, once you will log in, you go to the MCA tab, then you will reach to the AOC4. We are talking about the AOC4 normal mode. In the AOC4 normal mode, it is a web-based form, like we are filing other web-based form, whether we are filing the incorporation, whether we are filing the DI12, whether we are filing the MSME1. Same like that, this is also a web-based form. You have to fill complete form online, like you are filling the first page, then you are saving it, then you will move to the second page, then you will save it, then you will move to the third page, you will save it. Like this, one by one, you will completely save the form. Once complete form will be saved, you will click on the submit button. Once you will click on the submit button, all other attached form will be open. Attached form like AOC for CFS, attached form like AOC director report, auditor report, everything will be open. Hope you have already listened my last webinar, which in which we have discussed about the electronic director report, electronic auditor report. If you have not listened, I'm just taking 2 minutes to update you. Ki now AOC4 is not a single form. Now AOC4 shall be filed with the electronic director report, with the electronic auditor report, electronic annexure to the director report, AOC4 CFS, all are now linked form. Or definitely it doesn't mean कि you don't have to attach the PDF director report or PDF auditor report. You still have to attach the PDF director report and PDF auditor report along with that. These e-director report, e-auditor report is the additional work which you have to do for the annual filing. So online mode is very simple. Just online you have to fill everything like you are doing for the incorporation. If you have done the incorporation, I must tell you it is similar to the incorporation like online AOC4. Okay, everything is a web based. Once you will complete the filing of the form, there will be the link form. This is the very simple process of the online filing. But most important which I want to discuss, which I'm not able to preview right now, which I wanted to, but I will definitely upload a video till night only, in which I will give you the step by step with the screen viewing ki how to file the offline mode. But let me just explain to you, because it is understand to how to file the offline mode or what is the meaning of the offline mode. Once you will click on the offline mode of MV3 form, offline AOC4. First I am telling you AOC offline ka meaning of the offline ki like online form, some information you have to fill on the web based form only. Like you are filing in the online mode, you still have to mention some in the web based form only, but only some. After some information, once it will move to the we can say linked form, little bit of information you have to mention in the online form, then it will be generate a complete excel of the form. As I tell you, if for an example, if 100 per 100 information you have to mention in the AOC4 and in their annexure, then out of those 100 information, only 20% information you have to mention web-based form. After completion of those 20% information, the Excel will be download. Zip file of Excel will be download, in which you will find the AOC-4, in which you will file the e-director report, in which you will file the e-auditor report. These three are the mandatory. Except these three, if AOC-1 is applicable to you, that will also download. If AOC-2 is applicable to you, that is also get download. If we can say CSR2 is applicable to you, that is also download. Same with the AOC for CFS. So these three, AOC4, director report and auditor report, these are the mandatory. These will generate for each and every company, but other things, other attachment, other linked form will be generated as case to case basis, which is not mandatory for everyone. So offline mode and online mode are little different. In the offline mode, once this Excel will be download, you will mention each and every information which is blank in the Excel. You have to fill the Excel sheet. So mention everything under the Excel sheet. Once you will fill the information, like for an example, if I will say earlier you have filed the AOC4 on the V2 portal, now you are filing on the V3 portal. The major difference कि 20% information will be filled online, and after filling of those 20% information, Excel form will be download with those 20% information, and with the disclaimer that those 20% information you cannot amend into the Excel sheet. If any of those 20% information you have to amend, you have to again go to your ID. You again have to go to the same SRN for which you have downloaded the form, and you go for the edit. Once you will edit anything, you have to generate all the Excels again. So this is a very important thing which I want to tell everyone. If you want to file the offline mode form, please make sure whatever 20% information you are mentioning, you should mention each and every information correctly, because if any information of those 20% information is not correct, then you have to again download the Excel. So it will just take time, because again and again you have to do the same exercise. So just to avoid the repetition exercise, please make sure in the first time you are filing the exact information. Now many person asking me question कि why we should adopt the offline mode form. So before going further, let me just explain why you should explore, why you should adopt the offline form instead of the online. Number one, we know for the online form we have to be login on the MCA website throughout the time of filling the form. So in any case, you are logged in on your MCA website, MCA ID, and you are filling the form. This is a very lengthy form. If someone else from your office, from your staff, if login in between that MCA ID, your ID will be closed, and whatever you have done will be shut there only. So this is the one risk, because this is a very lengthy form. Practically, it may take 30 to 45 minutes to fill a single form. So this is a risk. Second risk, we know when we are filling such a lengthy form, there may be the network connectivity error, there may be the site issue also. Sometimes it's like this, you are just filling and your ID getting log out because you are logging from the so long time. So to avoid these type of issues, to avoid this type of technical as well as the time issue, it is advisable to go for the offline mode. So in the offline mode, for only 20% information, you should be online in your ID. After that, once you will download the Excel, you don't have to be online on the MC ID. You can log out the MC ID, you can fill the Excel. You can fill all the information in the Excel. Once you will fill all the information in your Excel sheet, then what you have to do, then again you have to log in your website. You have to go into that SRN, and you have to upload one by one Excel. Now here also some we can say catch which you have to understood. Number one, they are having a sequence, in which sequence they are accepting the Excel file. You cannot do that if first you will upload the director report, then you will upload the auditor report. No, their system is accepting this file in a, we can say, sequence. In that sequence only you will be able to upload the file, otherwise you will not able to upload the file. So first, number one, you have to upload the AOC-4. For example, you just uploaded the AOC-4, but there are certain error in your AOC-4, like you forgot to fill any column in your Excel which was required. If some information like credit and debit balance of the balance sheet is not matching, there may be another errors also, like you have mentioned somewhere zero, whether it cannot be zero. Like you have mentioned zero in the borrowings, is you have mentioned amount in the borrowings, but you're mentioning zero in the notes to accounts of the borrowing. That is not allowed. So many type of mistakes, many type of error can be there. If there is any single error in your Excel file, then at the time of uploadation you will upload it and you will find out below just where you are uploading it, one error is appearing, this file having error. On clicking that, this is a very good thing ministry have done, I must appreciate it. See, whatever good is ministry is doing for us, we should appreciate it. So best part they have done, ki once you will click on that error, a file, a notepad file, word file will be download, and that file tell you ki at what point you are making the mistakes and you are having the error. So it's nothing like ki, you have to find out the errors. They are giving you the list of error, you just have to check one by one by going into those points ki whether how to resolve this error, and whether it is a technical error or whether it is error because of our filling of the form. So this is the best part. So once you clear all the error, again try to upload the Excel. Once it will be correctly validated, it will get upload. So upload one by one, first AOC-4, then director report, auditor report, in the whatever sequence it is mentioned there. In such sequence, please upload all the Excels. Once you will upload all the Excels, you can see the complete form in your screen. Like you must have seen this in the MSME1. Once you upload the Excel, all the entries in the MSME1 you can see on your screen. So once you upload this, you can see all the form in your screen. Now you have to do very simple task. You have to attach the attachments like balance sheet, P&L, cash flow, director report, annexure to director report, auditor report. These are the mandatory attachment. Then you have to attach with the form. Then you have to go for the digital signature. Digital signature, number one, first you have to affix the digital signature in AOC-4. If you are a small company, then only you have to affix the digital signature of the director. But if you are a non-small company, then first you will affix the digital signature of the director, then you will get affix the digital signature of the practicing professional. So first you will affix the digital signature on AOC-4 and submit it. Then you have to upload, affix the, you can say ki, as you have already downloaded all the PDF forms, now you have to affix the DSC on the other forms also, like director report. Director report and auditor report are required to be digitally certified only by the one director. It practically is not required for the from two director. It's not required from any professional. Only one director digital signature is enough to attach on the director report and auditor report. Here, one suggestion I want to give you: whoever director sign your AOC-4, make sure that director only signing the other attachment, so you will reduce the chances of the getting error of the DSC. We know one ministry last time launched the MCA V3, we everyone faced so many error, which is now we can say settled approximately 99%. There was so many DSC error. Again we can receive the so many DSC errors, so better to use minimum DSC. So 1% DSC, try to affix on the all the form, whether it is the AOC-4, whether it is a director report, whether it is a auditor report. So affix DSC on the form and then upload it like you have uploading the incorporation document like AOC-4, director report, auditor report, and everything will be filed online in a single SRN. So this process you have to use for filing of your annual form. So hope the basic is clear now. First, I'm just giving 2 minutes. First, what is the difference between offline and online? Online, we know it is a completely, we are filling on the website, it is an online form. Offline, if 20% we are filling on the website and we are other 80% we are filling on the Excel, then it will be considered as an offline mode. Second, why we should adopt the offline mode? Because every professional do annual filing for so many companies, so it is not possible all the time to be online on the MCA website and fill such a lengthy form, because in this form we have to give the figures of the balance sheet, figures of the P&L, figures of the notes to account, so it is a little difficult to fill online with such a lengthy form. So because of these reasons we should adopt the offline mode. Offline mode will give us a benefit that even we are log out to the MCA website, we are able to file the form. Third thing, even though we are preparing the electronic director report, even though we are preparing the electronic auditor report, still we have to attach the PDF copy of the director report, PDF copy of the auditor report in the same manner which we were doing earlier also. Now, one point I want to add here, many professionals through the WhatsApp groups and other social media platform asked me the format of the director report, which they have to use for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. So I have prepared a complete format for the director report for the small company, non-small company, public company, and I have already uploaded it on my website, that is www.csdiveshgoyal.com, on the blog column. You can go there, you can go through the complete director report. At the end of the director report, I have given the link for the download also. I have added two more things with this draft format of the director report. Number one, as I said, now we have to prepare the electronic director report also. But electronic director report is not in the sequence of the section 134.3 or rule 8. So it definitely will be happen your director report and electronic director report columns are up and down. So you have to find out. So first thing what I have done in my director drafts, which I have published, in those drafts with each and every point I have mentioned at what number point of the e-director report you will find it. So you can just copy from your director report and paste in the electronic director report. You don't have to waste your time for finding out. I have already invested time for all of you. Number two, there are the certain column in the electronic director report which are not applicable on the small company, or which are not applicable even on the non-small company. So at the end of the draft format, I have mentioned the name of the each clause which are not applicable on the small company as well as which are not applicable on the non-small company. So you can easily find out those columns and mention the not applicable on your company. Third thing, what I have added in the draft director report, there are the certain disclosure which we have to give in our director report, our PDF director report, but which are not there in the electronic director report. So I have identified those also for all type of companies in each draft at the end of the draft, so that you can just copy those column and paste in that column number 24 of your electronic director report. So as a professional, as you know, this is my passion to share knowledge with all of you. I have tried my best to prepare the draft director reports, as well as I have invested my time to find out all these points to in the comparison with the e-director report. So it will be easy for all of you to prepare the director's report as well as the e-director report. Still, if any one of you receive any get any doubt in that, you can message me, you can mention in the chat box, you can message on the GAN group or WhatsApp group or me. We will try our best to help you also. Even in next 1 or 2 days, I will also upload the draft auditor report and the draft Caro report for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. In the auditor report also, I will do all these three exercises, that which column of the electronic director report is correlating in correlation with the which column of your auditor report, and same whatever the points you have mentioned in your auditor report but which is not covered in the electronic director report, which you have to mention at column number 5 of the auditor report, electronic auditor report. I will prepare all these comparison, I will compile all this data and will publish on my blog, so that every one of you can get the benefit. Even if anyone want the draft format of this director report and auditor reports, I have circulated the link of the Google form in my Gyan Gurukul WhatsApp group. You can just fill that Google Form link. I will share through mail also. See, the motto behind all this is just to share the knowledge, because ministry is regular basis doing so many amendment. So it is our duty as a professional to educate each other, even with your queries, whatever queries you are asked to the groups, whatever query you have asking me in the seminars. I'm also learning so many things. So these type of query help each other to learn. So please don't hesitate to ask your queries whenever I'm doing webinar, and don't hesitate to ask your question whenever I'm doing webinar, because these query help us to understand the things, or even help me to understand the things more, help me to research more for all of you. Even though in today's this webinar I'm not able to give you the demo by one step how to fill the form, but I promise you on Wednesday I will do one more webinar on the AOC-4. In that webinar, I will do one by one, we can say live, that how to fill the online AOC-4. Today I have bifurcated everything for you, where you can find out and what are the differences, how to file it. But I want to give you the demo so that it will be easy for you. Although one demo video I will also upload today also, but that in that I will not live there, so you will not able to ask me the question. So that's why I want to have a live webinar, so that live demo webinar, so that you can ask me the questions. That I will do on the Wednesday same time on the 6 o'clock, for the benefits of all of us. So these are the certain things about the we can say about the new MCA V3, about the new form MCA V3. One thing as a professional, I want to tell all of you who are there, please don't feel bad if you are getting errors. Please don't feel bad if any of your column you are not able to fill. As we know, these are completely the new form, so it will take little time to get settled. Please bear with the government also. We as a professional, this is our duty to bear with the government also. We should help them. We should give time to them also to update the things. If we are getting the errors, we should definitely tell whatever error we are receiving, we should tell them, so that it will help them also to resolve those errors. Even if you are getting errors, you can message me through WhatsApp also. I will try my best to convey your errors to the ministry also, so that as a common circle, as a common we can say fraternity, we can help each other to understand the things. So hope in this video it is clear to you what is the offline mode of AOC4, what is the online mode of AOC4, and what you should choose is totally your discretion. But I have already given you the reasons why we should choose offline instead of the online. But if you are filing only one or two form in a year, then online is also good. You can go with that. But if you are filing many forms in a single time, that offline you should go. Then only it will help you to more work more. So now I will say thanks to the everyone. As I can see, more than 12 persons are here. Thanks to the everyone for the patience listening. Even though some queries are there, let's have some of those queries one by one, so that I can reply to your queries also. Okay, so let me just take one by one the queries which I have received. Please, if anyone also have any queries, ask to me. I will try my best to resolve that. So first question, can an advocate file MCA form? Yes, it is allowed to them to file, but recently we have seen that there is no option for their digital signature. So hope that will come soon, because they should not be out of the league. Next, please explain how file annual filing form for company under CIRP. See, for the company under CIRP, I will suggest one thing to everyone. Number one, if your company is under CIRP, then create the login ID of the company. Number one thing. From that login ID, the insolvency professional can prepare the form of the company, and insolvency professional can affix his signature, his or her signature, and file the form. So now ministry have allowed company under CIRP to file the annual form. Next question. So that means we have to fill AOC for offline form first, then AOC for online form. No, it's nothing like that. Online AOC4 is a separate concept. Offline AOC4 is a separate concept. In the online AOC4, 100% you have to fill online. In the offline AOC4, 20% you have to fill online. Then for the 80%, one Excel sheet will be downloaded. I will show that in the live demo on Wednesday, how that Excel sheet will be download, and what are the information in that Excel sheet. You have to fill the complete Excel sheet and upload in the your online AOC for which you have prepared 20%, and then move further. Next question. Auditor report will be signed by one director? Yes, the electronic auditor reports will also be signed by one director, but the normal auditor report will be signed in the same manner which we are doing since ages. Next, if one director will sign the director report with the provision of the section 134, where the two directors shall sign director report given. See, electronic director report required to be signed by only one director, because electronic director report is the extract of the director report. But the normal director report, which we are preparing as per 134.3 Rule 8, Rule 8A, that is required to be signed in the same manner which is mentioned in the 134, that is two directors. Which version of Excel required for offline form? Practically, the latest version of Excel will be work much better in the offline form, because offline form is full of formula base. So that will help much better. Next question. Do all the point of the director report and auditor report have to be typed in Excel? The form stated do not copy paste. See, form not mentioned ki do not copy paste. Form is given a suggestion do not copy paste, because due to copy paste, some of the formulas can be we can say remove, or some other things can be happen. So definitely copy paste Excel can be corrupt also. I'm not denying it. As per their instruction mentioned, copy paste Excel can be corrupt also, but it will be difficult for a company or professional to write and type each and every point again and again. Maximum people will go for the copy paste only. Let's see how this works. Next. Okay, someone asked whether we can file the form. So I have already mentioned, no register with the MCA services. In the MCA services, there is a company filing. In the company filing, there is the annual filing. Annual filing, all the form are there. Next question. Last year, not able to file AOC for CFS due to wrong selection of the dialog box. How can we file in this version as the previous figure will not auto-populate? See, if you have not filed the AOC for last year, you have to file this year as a for this year you want to file. Previous year figure will not be fulfilled. You have to mention each and every figure. Is there any character limit for auditor report on board report? Such a nice question. Definitely, there is a character limit. We were not expecting this. Even last on the 12th of July, I have published so many images. You can say extract of the auditor report and director report on my Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. I have mentioned there that there are character limit, and the best part, character limit is not similar everywhere. Somewhere this is 500 characters, somewhere this is 1000 characters. So we have to identify it where this is like what. Someone asked offline mode AOC4 कैसे file करें मैम? I think you have joined late. I have detailed discussed how to file offline AOC4. After this webinar completion, I will upload this recording on my YouTube channel only. You can go through that and you will understand how to file it. Next, professional employee also file AOC4. Yes, if you are a company secretary of the company, then definitely from your ID also you will able to file the form for the company. So these are the certain questions which we have received through the live chat. And I will do one thing today. I will create a Google form for the more questions. And I'm announcing in advance, as I think 150 people are still online, as I'm announcing in advance. On the Wednesday, 6 o'clock, we will again have a webinar on the AOC4. In that, we will not discuss the theoretical thing like today we have discussed. In that, we will do totally a practical thing, and it will be a completely a demo for the filing of the new AOC4 form. So please join on the Wednesday, and today I'm sharing the Google link for me. So whatever queries you are having before webinar, please mention in that. And during the webinar, like always, you can chat with me. Someone asked, can you give the demo once forms are updated? Sir, forms are updated. Ma'am, forms are updated. As I said, Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Again, we will have a live webinar in which we will show you the demo of one by one step. That day, we will discuss demo of the offline AOC form. Then again, we have more webinars and we will discuss MDT7, ADT1, everything. So hope all the question which you have in your mind is clear and a certain clear picture has been clear in your mind regarding the new annual filing. So if you like the video, please share in your circle. Everyone can take the benefit. The completely motto of these webinars is only the knowledge sharing with the professional. As I'm as a professional, as I'm in practice since last 10 years, I'm trying my best to help the professional fraternity by sharing of knowledge, whether through articles, whether through images, whether through social media, whether through webinar. So please help us to help more professional by sharing a link of these videos with them, so everyone can resolve their doubt and can take the benefit from it. Thank you so much. Please be available on the Wednesday, 6 o'clock. We will have a demo on the new form. Thank you.